We live in a world filled to the brim with noise, yet strangely empty. You might know the feeling, an ache that human affection cannot heal, and a restlessness that worldly success fails to soothe. From childhood, we are taught exactly how to perform, how to achieve, and how to present ourselves to others. But almost no one teaches us how to simply remain still and abide in the present moment. To solve this, we need a concrete structure. We are going to a 4-part daily framework designed to build a real, living friendship with the Holy Spirit. Before we begin, you need to meet 3 strict physical prerequisites: 10 minutes of quiet, a physical notebook, and your phone in another room. Shifting from a scattered life to an anchored one means treating the Holy Spirit as a constant indwelling guest, and a guest requires a deliberate, intentional environment. Step 1 is the surrender of noise. The Holy Spirit is gentle. He does not compete with the clamor of your daily distractions or shout over your endless scrolling. To build a space where you can listen, schedule a mandatory 5-minute block of complete, device-free silence the exact moment you wake up. Next, build a deliberate pause into your interactions. Before you reply to a stressful situation or react in conversation, force yourself to wait a single second in silence. When you first attempt this, you will experience a literal withdrawal from the noise. Sitting in the quiet will feel uncomfortable, and your mind will race to fill the void. Enduring this initial discomfort is the required cost of entry. If you avoid the silence, that gentle, unobtrusive voice remains drowned out by the demands of the world. Step 2 is the anchor prayer. We often assume prayer requires impressing God with long, complicated speeches, but true companionship is built on simple consistency. Throughout your day, at points of transition, like closing an email or feeling weary, whisper the micro-prayer, "Come, Holy Spirit." As you repeat this habit, you will likely hit a point of spiritual dryness. Your prayers will feel empty, and you will lack any emotional consolation. This dryness is not abandonment, it is a necessary purification. The Spirit is stripping away your reliance on emotional highs to test your actual motives. True spiritual stability is forged in the will. You build a lasting anchor when you choose to return to the Spirit and say that prayer, even when the comfort is absent. Step 3 is the discernment filter. The modern mind frequently confuses frantic emotional excitement with divine inspiration. This 2-column comparison chart breaks down exactly how to tell the difference. On the left, we see the influence of the world. The world creates confusion, feels frantic, fragments your focus, accuses you, and coerces your choices. On the right, we see the traits of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit brings clarity and peace, unifies your mind, convicts with love, and gently guides you. Look closely at the contrast between accusing and convicting. The world humiliates you for your failures. The Spirit gently unsettles your conscience to bring you back to what is good. You will know you are following the Spirit when you experience a peace of alignment. This happens when you make a truthful choice, even if that choice requires immediate sacrifice. Mastering this internal filter stops you from blindly reacting to random circumstances. You transition into actively cooperating with a hidden, divine intelligence that is shaping your path. Step 4 is the identity release. The deepest barrier to companionship with God is our reliance on self-generated worth and external validation. Take your notebook and physically write down your false centers. List out your job titles, the approval you seek from others, and your manufactured self-images, and cross them out. You must mentally surrender these achievements to make room for grace. Your identity is received, not achieved. This mental deconstruction is a painful process. As your old, performance-based self is dismantled, you will feel destabilized and exposed. Shedding that manufactured identity is the only way to uncover who you actually are. You reveal a quieter, unshakable self, whose courage and worth are anchored entirely in God's fidelity, rather than human effort. Executing these 4 steps stops the habit of treating God as an occasional visitor. Your schedule and your decisions become fully inhabited by Him. As you practice this daily, the external noise loses its grip, and the pull of distraction begins to fade. This interior peace is preparation. The Holy Spirit consoles you so He can commission you for an outward mission, a mission that must be fueled directly by participating in the sacraments. Now prove your commitment. Do not click another video. Turn off your screen, sit in the quiet, and whisper that simple prayer. The Holy Spirit does not require perfection. He only waits for your permission.